Today we're going to be talking about the Jackson Pro Series Christian Andrew Rhoads. Wife, bring me the axe. Thank you, dear. Oh, wife, bring me a guitar pick. Thank you. Wife, bring me a guitar cable. Thank you. Wife, bring me a guitar strap. I've had this guitar a few months now, and I originally got it just because I really wanted a Rhoads, but I wanted an ebony fretboard, I wanted a hardtail. Not so much because I'm a Gojira fan. I do like some fucking Gojira, but if I was getting a Gojira Sig, I would have definitely went for the Charvel. But this is a fucking kick-ass Rhoads, and I got it for a fucking deal. I got it for like, let me see. I think originally I paid a little over $500 for it. But it showed up, it had the littlest bit. It might have been shipping damage, it might have been in the store, but it just, you know, it was labeled as mint or great or whatever, and I just messaged them about it, a little back and forth. All in, I think after tax, I got it for $475, and I feel like you can't fucking beat that. As far as the QC goes, the frets are perfect, everything feels good, there's nothing weird going on, but there's a couple little, well, I don't know if you can see that on the camera because all this sun, but there's a couple little dots on it. Kind of looks like these moles on the side of my head. It's got the Lemmy, and you can tell it's just a factory thing, but it doesn't bother me none. I will say I'm not the biggest fan of these Jackson locking tuners. I mean, they work, but I feel like the tuning stability, like when I first tune it, say change it from E to D, whatever, it takes a little bit to settle in. A problem I don't have with any of my other locking tuners, but you know, not the biggest deal. Like I'm probably never gonna change them. I can't be asked to do something like that. But I will say, my locking tuner on the high E, it was busting fucking strings in about a week, and I didn't fully understand why. I thought, you know, I was just like, well, that's some bullshit. But I took a low E, or whatever thick string I had at the time, and I just took it in there and raked it back and forth for like 10 minutes, and it hasn't happened since. Probably something most people won't have to deal with, but if you do, that's an easy way to get around it. It took a little getting used to sitting down with it wearing a strap. Like, I'm used to playing V's, but I feel like it's mandatory. You gotta have a strap if you're sitting with one of these. Or if you got like one of them guitar chairs or one of the, a little something to prop your foot on, then it'll be fine. Yeah, so when people were talking about it's hard to sit with V's, they're not talking about flying V's or nothing. I hope not. Otherwise they're fucking dumbass, because they're the easiest things to sit and play with. it locks in. You just put it behind the leg, bam. But yeah, they're probably talking about this, because there's nothing there. It's been circumcised, it's gone, you know, but it's still fucking badass. So we're gonna do a spec rundown. Hit it!
25.5-inch scale length, just long enough where you can look at people playing 24 3/4 necks, say you're a little bitch with baby hands playing that. Poplar body with a flame maple top. Mine came with 2 little Cocoa Puffs right on it, which means it was blessed by Lemmy. Neck through body with a maple neck with graphite reinforcement. It's so fucking strong, if you make one mistake during a truss rod adjustment, you'll break your little lily bitch ass wrists. 12 to 16-inch compound radius bound ebony fingerboard with 22 jumbo frets. I wish there was 24, but as them fucking Rolling Stones said, you can't always get what you want. Jackson covered high output humbucket bridge pickup. You'll look for a neck pickup, but it ain't there. Along the body is black style bevels front and back. This motherfucker's so sharp, if you're accosted on stage by your band members, you can pierce it through his fucking face. Single volume control, no fuss, no muss, turn it up, turn it down, quit, punk ass motherfucker. Jackson Tunematic style adjustable compensated string through body bridge. Jackson silk die cast locking tuners and standard strap buttons. Ah! Warning, this guitar attracts pussy like your mama's ass attracts houseflies. PsychoFace and Jackson guitars do not guarantee you will get pussy by owning this guitar. In fact, it may have the opposite effect. You may be looked at as a gear nerd. PsychoFace has considered retracting his statement about your mother's ass, but upon further consideration, somebody needs to put your mother in her place. Furthermore, there was no psychos harmed during the making of this video. Maybe a little bit.
Alright, so we're gonna check out the distortion, we're gonna check out the clean, the leads. We ain't gotta worry about no pickup switch, it's just this one right here. So, it's bare bones, but we're gonna bare back it. Raw dog it. I'm disgusting, I apologize. I'll also throw in some finished songs I've done with this, so you can hear all facets of what it can bring to you and your life's journey. Yes. All right, let's check it out. far as pros and cons, I like pretty much everything about it. It's super light, weighs like nothing, so easy to stand with or sit with if you got your strap on. It does have a Jackson, there's a fucking hair on this thing. It does have a Jackson high output humbucker. I originally wasn't thinking that was going to be too special. I thought I'd end up swapping it out because I had some high outputs in a Jackson X Series Kelly. I did a review for that one, kind of, sort of. You can check that out if you want, but I really like how this one sounds. You'll hear it in the demo and stuff. So I might not ever change it. If I do, you know, I could, but I might not. You know, I'm pretty much fine with it. But yeah, that's really it for cons. I mean, aside from, you know, the strap thing, and yeah, for the price I got it for and how it plays, it was definitely worth it. I think now they're selling them for like $1,200 or something. I wouldn't do that. Would not do that. But if you get it used, I usually see them for like $700. Don't know how this one was priced so low. I think it plays excellent. One of the best Jacksons I ever played. I've only played about 4 or 5 of them, but yeah. I think the neck radius, I think, you know, they always say it has the Jackson radius, but this one does feel thinner to me. Thinner than my Dinky, thinner than the Kelly I used to have. But yeah, if you're in the market for one, just get your hands on it, see if you like it. It could be the one. I think for a Pro Series Rhoads, this is probably the best you can do with your money. If you can do without, you know, a neck pickup. I was thinking maybe one day getting a luthier, carve me out a little spot, put me in a single coil, just because that's something you wouldn't see on a Jackson Rhoads. But it's neither here nor there. One day. If I do that, though, I'm gonna have to pop off Christian's name day and put mine on it, because then it's mine. Hey, it's a Rhoads. It's already... it's a Rhoads. It's already a signature of a signature. So why couldn't it be mine? But yeah, that's about all I got to say. Hope you guys dug the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Be safe and be good out there. Later. One more. Need it up here. You make this motherfucker count. Fucking nailed me. Okay, we got it.